Well, hello there, vlog people. We are back. I had to use my Krispy Kreme coffee holder thing. I have like a whole bunch of them down here just in case you're new to the channel. Look, I got a whole bunch. Tim Hortons, dark roast Tim Hortons, Krispy Kreme, Starbucks, of course, more A&W, Coffee Culture, anything else? Chick-fil-A. That's kind of cool. Totally forgot about some of those. They're just hanging out in there. So I'm gonna shake this out the window. I don't think I talked about this with you guys. Carol bought me some new napkins because my old napkins got holes in it. And now I'm just got to clean up. And we got to go get our coffee that we talked about. I need that. I need that. Just making sure I got everything I need. There's the other one. That's the Burger King bill, the McDonald's bill, my information from my past videos. So I can put that there so it doesn't blow out the window. I think we're good to go. I think I've got everything I need. Put the wallet away. Are you one of those types of people that hates having a wallet in your pocket? Can't stand it. Even though I've got these nice shorts with the pockets on the leg. Lettuce. Just the fact that as I'm sitting here, it's like pressure on the leg. I just realized that this shirt, it needs one more button. The buttons I think are off because I don't like the button that one being done up. It's too high, isn't it? Maybe not. All right. So, Carol and I watched The Accountant Part 2, or I guess The Accountant 2, not Part 2, but I guess it is Part 2. What am I saying? What am I saying? So, if you haven't seen The Accountant, it's Ben Affleck did an amazing job on the first one, and I think I watched it at least 6 times. I think I watched it with Carol once at the theater. Loved it so much when it came out on streaming. I started watching it a couple times there. Then we're at the cottage. We're like going through a bunch of lists of movies to watch. And I'm like, Mom, have you seen The Accountant? She's like, nope. I go, you gotta watch The Accountant. So we watched it with my mom. And then I think I just watched it again recently. And then when I saw that The Accountant 2 was coming out, I'm like, oh, we gotta watch that. And so it's on Prime, I believe. And if you have a Amazon Prime account, I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! I've graduated from 1 sneeze to 2 sneezes. Making sure my mic's not being rubbed. This is this is the first time I think I've come out of that parking lot in one shot. It's usually chaos. Like this left-hand turning lane is usually jammed up, and then there's a lot of cars coming out. And so you can't even get out into the lane. And the longer you wait, the more cars build up and the more chances you don't have. Woo! It is a killer hot one. It's now 23 degrees. But again, in the car, even my windows are open. Open it a little bit more, maybe. Should open up the back ones and then hit the highway at 100 kilometers an hour and blow out some of the sawdust. I tried really hard when I was building this thing, that when I did my cuts, I shut all the doors, but it didn't help. Still sawdust everywhere. So I'm gonna have to do a major clean once I'm finished doing this. I guess I could give you guys a little update on the van. I haven't done anything since the last time I told you I'd done something. So before I was gonna come out today, I was gonna actually put my summer tires on, because it's now what, June 13th or June 11th. And I still haven't put my summer tires on. I keep wanting to say snow tires. Take my snow tires off, summer tires on. And the best news about doing that is, ever since I bought Rusty, there are so many people that want me to have hubcaps on it, but I hate hubcaps. I'd rather just have the black steel wheels. Kind of help with the whole stealth thing. Nothing flashy on the car. So, not that hubcaps are flashy or anything, but it makes the car look better for sure. So when I bought this car, Steve had alloys with summers on them still. So I've been dying to put them on. I just haven't had any time. Like, we were stressed out getting everything organized and me practicing my officiant so I could marry Matthew and Natalie. So I was stressed out about that. I had no time to deal with all that kind of stuff. So now I've got time. Oh, and then we came home for a week. I had to like really work on the food channel, get some stuff done. I think I got some stuff done with this channel, maybe 1 or 2 vlogs. And then we went to Cuba and relaxed. The whole time I was there, guys, I just wanted to make content for you, but I had to keep reminding myself to shut up, sit back, relax, go for a swim in the ocean, go for a swim in the pool, have a cubata, por favor, which is basically dark rum and coke. But I like white rum and coke as a Cuba Libre, something like that. I'd rather just have the cubata. Dark rum and coke's, I think, way better than white rum and coke. Although back in the day, I used to love Bacardi white and coke. That to me was my go-to drink every single time. But now it's just beer. But doing Winnipeg, you know, it's a wedding. Did lots of drinking didn't do any drinking beforehand because I was too stressed out. Didn't want to wreck the wedding by having a couple drinks and then not, you know, just not doing my best. I wanted to be 100% stone sober for the ceremony. As soon as the ceremony's over, rum and cokes. I think I started with beer and then went to rum and cokes. And then we came back for a week, didn't drink any booze, only ate good food, whole foods, and then we went to Cuba. And so, like you guys know, I had my breakfast, my lunch, my dinners. I drank lots of beer, lots of dark rum and cokes. What else did we have? We had the mojito. Mojito's really nice when it's hot because it's just so refreshing. And as long as you don't make it with 7-Up or Sprite, which you don't have to, you can make a drink any way you want. But I think they normally make it with soda water. And so the soda water, the mint, just makes it taste amazing. And it's refreshing too. This guy on the motorcycle, he's like all over the place. Zipping back and forth, zigzagging in the lane. I think he thinks he's a snake. Unfortunately, those are the people that you see on the news in a motorcycle accident. Just ride your bike. So we're off to my favorite coffee bean store. And it is on, I guess, the south end of Barrie. Here he comes. I'm doing 80. So he just passed me at 100. He's got one of those safety backpacks on that protects your spine if you wipe out. But he's wearing shorts and t-shirt, so say goodbye to your elbows and knees if he crashes. So next steps, the bike keeps making me lose focus. Not that I've ever had focus, but sometimes I have a little bit of focus. So yeah, we're gonna go to get the coffee beans, and I'll probably get 2 pounds of Costa Rican beans, and that'll do me for a month at least. So next up on my agenda, after I get all this work done editing, I will be back to working on this. I might do a sample camp. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to a campground. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Crownland or if I'm going to actually go to a provincial park. Because I think I need to go to Killbear one more time for you guys, because there's so many really cool trails and they got a great waterfront, and I think I need to show that off. So I might do that for a day and just trying to get a feel for if there's anything I need to change building this van out. But it's almost done, really. There's a lot of like little tidbit things, little bits and pieces. I'm gonna have to stop back here. This guy's got his music blasting out his windows. So Can you hear it? Hope not. I'll have to like cut that part out. So yeah, let's go get my coffee beans. No, I'm not going to the cannabis store. Oh, some of these cars will let you. This one did. It let me roll that window up. But, don't leave your windows open right outside a cannabis store. Oh, I love the smell of this place. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good.
All right. I am going to do Costa Rica 2 pounds non-ground. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Take care.
Yeah, I think that's changed hands once or twice. The guy who used to own it, his name was Mark, I believe. And I think this is either the second or third owner. But still great beans. Still they do a really good job at roasting. And yeah, Costa Rica is my favorite, like I said in the shop. I remember, and I don't remember how long ago. It's been a while since I actually looked at the price. Because I buy what I want to buy because I don't want to, go through life not saving money on things that I really appreciate. I appreciate coffee. I love coffee. I don't want to cheap out and buy the cheapest coffee just to have coffee and then have it cheaply. That's kind of my motto. Back in the day, my wife used to buy, or Carol, as you guys know her, we used to buy I used to love orange juice in the morning, and we'd buy those 79-cent concentrated McCain frozen orange juice, and I would put it into the juice container, and then, you're supposed to put, I think, is it 1 or 3 cups? I'd put 4 cups of water in it to thin it out a little bit more, so it lasts a little bit longer, save a little bit more money. And I'm like, and at one point, I'm like, if I die, I won't die happy drinking the orange juice I want to drink, which was Tropicana, not Tropicanada. Oh yeah, there's a new Burger King here too. But yeah, there's certain things in my life that, I really want this, but I can't afford that, so I have to get this. So my whole life, I bought the smallest, cheapest cars I could possibly ever buy. Was I happy with it? There was a part of me that was extremely happy with it because I was saving a crap load of money and not spending a crap load of money. And most of my cars were used. I think I've only bought in the day, like my first car I ever bought was like, I think it was around $9,000 to $10,000, and it was the Ford. It was the Dodge Colt, and I think it was like $300 a month. And I think when that car died, I can't remember which car I had right after that. I've had so many cars. I think I had a Grand Am, but it was used. And then another car I bought, which was the Echo, which you've seen at least on KBD Productions TV channel. And that was $300 a month. It was maybe 2 or 3 years old. Can't remember the calories. Can't remember how many kilometers it has on it, or had on it. But yeah, it wasn't until 2020 when I bought the Tiguan, because I really liked the Tiguan, and it was a car I really wanted, and I could afford it. And then a year later, Carol's mom wasn't doing so well, and she needed an all-wheel drive car to get back and forth from our house to the cottage multiple times a week to look after her mom. And again, at the time, we could afford to buy an even nicer car, which was the Atlas. And it'll be 5 years this, I don't want to shock you guys, but it'll be 5 years this fall that I've had the Atlas. And it is still one of the favorite cars I've ever had in my life. But again, I could have gotten a cheap car and saved a lot of money, but you know, they do say cars are probably the dumbest thing to spend money on. Just get the cheapest, crappiest car possible, drive it into the ground, let it get you from point A to point B. Who cares what it looks like? So, but I've had many years of that, of having the shittiest, rustiest car in the parking lot, brakes squealing, windshield wipers. I've had enough of that. I'm old enough now that I can afford the things I want to buy. There are things I still cheap out on because why spend money on it? But back to the coffee, after that rant, back to the coffee, you know, I could go and buy a huge tub of Maxwell House for $10 that would last me 2 months. But I won't be happy drinking it. And I believe you need to be happy and things like that. Every day I want 2 coffees. Every day I want the coffees to be good coffees. And my Costa Rica beans from Hamley's is my happy place in the morning. Cool? All right, let's get some cream because Carol bought 2 things of whipping cream for the cottage because the farm close to the cottage has pick your own strawberries and they're always amazing. So she bought 2 things to make whipped cream for everybody at the cottage, and I dipped into one of them. So I need to replace that with a new one. And so let's go into, I don't know what that place is over here, grocery store. What is it called? Zayre's, right. We'll zip into Zayre's. Zip into Zayre's. They're going to steal that off me, aren't they? Make a slogan. Get a nice thing of 35% cream. And again, indulging in the things that make me happy. And I love 35% cream in my coffee. Excuse me. I've eaten at 2 different fast food restaurants today. I've got the burps. All right, let's go in here and get that cream. Okay, drop your window this time. I haven't had these in the fridge in a while. Meat, $45. They always have one that's not, this doesn't look as good as the other 2. I never see a pack of 3, and every one of them is great. Lean. $33. Or I could get 50% off because it expires today. That way it's only $16. Let's do it. Gotta love cheap beef. Should have got a buggy. Damn it. Of course, dairy's at the very far end. Those are only $4.79. Good until July 28th.
What's the this order?
Hello.
Hey, who are you?
How are you doing?
Pretty good. You need a bag lift?
That'd be great. Please, thank
Okay.
you.
And $4.95.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. I didn't know I was going to get one of these bags, but oh well. I just realized walked through the whole store with my mic on me. Not that it was recording anything. You can hook that up to your iPhone, but you can't use the iPhone video app. So I'd have to always go in. I guess I could make it do it, but you have to always go in and use a certain app. There's one specific app that you can use, maybe two. I can't remember what the other one is. Carol, I took a picture of the blueberries for Carol saying, do you want any? Because they're like $7 for a nice big tub. And she said, no, thank you. What are you getting there? I was going to say cream beef. All right. Come on. I don't know why I wouldn't shut off, but I wouldn't shut off. Okay, now getting out of this parking lot. How do you do that? I think it's that way. Oh, I can get out this. No. Yeah, do not enter. That's for the people coming off the road into the parking lot. It's one of those like sliding ramps. The ramp slides. Now I'm going through a bank by accident. Yep. Gee willikers. Woo! Let's go around in circles. I've done a lot of Taco Bell videos here. I think I've done a couple Wendy's videos here. I think I used to go to the Whoa! I used to go to the Bradford one way more. That was because the top of the bed isn't attached. And it fell off. So it made the top come up and fall. As soon as I get home, I gotta fix it. Just in case it's bending anything. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Another shop till you drop. Not really. But another little shopping extravaganza with Ken Domik. Thanks for hanging out with me. I look forward to reading your comments. That's probably one of the things I missed when I was in Cuba. Reading your comments. Anyway, I look forward to the comments on this video. Bye.